there is an afterlife, 100%. This is just a holographic simulated reality, you know. I'm just like this dense projection here, so when I cross over it'll be a lighter projection of myself. It's like a Big Brother show behind the scenes where all your ancestors or family members, they are watching and listening to everything that you do. So if you've been a bit of a scammer, or you're trying to rip grandma off or granddad for his inheritance, they're watching. They get together, they form opinions. Seriously, it's like the Big Brother show on the other side of that. And those people that are on the other side, they're taking a breather before they go and play another character, another role. So yeah, what's happening with these people that's crossed over, taking a big breather, because life here can be very, very heavy. It can be very, very stressful for a lot of people, and yet they're just taking a breather with other family members and other people on the other side, and they are watching and listening to everything that you do. And I want to share this little story that I had back in 2011 and 12, right? It's like I was on some substance and I was sitting at home and I was so relaxed, and looking down this hallway I started to see formations happening. I started to see these formations of like fingerprint auras, and the more that I was watching, the more that it was coming through. And I remember this, I was freezing cold to the point where I had to put my coat on, and I had some sunglasses next to me, and I picked my sunglasses up with my hand over the lens, and I just went, ah! There's literally all these people in my living room, all looping, having conversations, sitting on my motherfucking leather settee, all like having a good old chit chat, a good old laugh. And someone was trying to like get my attention by talking to me, but I couldn't hear them. My frequency wasn't tapped in, and none of it frightened me or bothered me whatsoever. And when I looked up, I saw this eye, and I was like, what the fuck? And I moved it like that, and it was like all these formless faces above me in a clump. Some of these faces were actually like flying around or in some kind of water, in some kind of fluid. Oh yeah, I have seen it all, trust me. I must have got close to something that night, because have you ever heard of the Hat Men? The Hat Men got in front and they started multiplying, started trying to deter me away from what I was actually doing. It started raging up my heartbeat, so I started panicking a little bit. They literally started multiplying, trying to deter me away. So I got the fuck out of that house and I didn't return for a couple of days. The couple of days that I did go back, I absolutely shit myself because I wasn't on anything. I was like, oh, fucking gotta go back by myself. Oh, and it was just nothing. So this opened me up massively to the next step, and the next step was taking psychedelics. Collapsed my whole fucking reality around me. Seriously, to know that this is a holographic simulated reality and it's consciousness, and we're just having an experience here. It's not real, and I, like everybody else, this is just a meat suit, a holographic dense projection of myself that gets transported to a lighter projection where everybody hangs out after their experience in death, and then you all get together, maybe concoct to play again another character role in another body. You'll understand it more on the other side because things just get boring, I suppose. You'll all group together and then have the opportunity to get zapped. Zapped back in the reincarnation trap loop. Oh shit. But yeah, it'll all make sense at the end of it. We don't die. And I have took enough psychedelics. My partner's seen a top psychic who she spent 5 years seeing. It's impossible to know the things that he knew. He brought her granddad through it past and told us to take a holiday. We did. She got pregnant, and our baby was born on the granddad's birthday. You can't make that shit up, seriously. So if you're being a bit devious and you are like after inheritance money or whatever, or being a horrible bastard to your woman, or you're being a snake or whatever, you are 100% being talked about, watched by your loved ones, and you will see them again on the other side, trust me.